Hey everyone, John here, and thanks for tuning in to my YouTube page. This is the first episode, or first video, that I'm making for the page, and we'll see how it goes. I apologize for the quality and just how the video is in advance in case it's bad. It's not going to have many fish catches, so I apologize, but this will be a fishing YouTube channel. I hope to get as many videos as I can for it and keep it going for while, and we'll see what happens. But this is my first attempt at a video, so bear with me. What you're going to see in this video I'll talk about in a little bit, but why did I want to start a YouTube page? Just because I thought it'd be fun. I really wanted to start filming myself. Got a GoPro recently and wanted to start filming myself fishing because it's cool to watch yourself fish, and fishing YouTube channels are pretty popular, it seems like, so you guys obviously like to watch fishing videos as well. Helps you learn, and it's fun. So I've been fishing since I was little, basically big enough to hold a fishing rod, and been fishing since then. And fishing kind of took a hiatus when I played baseball and travel baseball. But then freshman year of high school, I really started to get back into fishing, and especially bass fishing, so that kicked off my bass fishing career. And now I'm currently president of the Central Michigan University Bass Fishing Club, and currently fishing my last season of the College Bass Tour here in Michigan. It's a small circuit in the state of Michigan with all sorts of different colleges fish it, and it's pretty fun, and I just enjoy competing. My skills are not the best, so don't be coming here to be like, I want to learn something from me today. You might learn something, but you might learn maybe what not to do. I'm learning just as everybody else is. I'm not the best fisherman by any means, but that's you're with fishing, you're always learning. So let's get into the tournament stuff. So left the camera in my drawstring bag at the hotel when I was pre-fishing, so there's no footage or whatever from that. I did, however, get a picture with the one fish I caught during pre-fishing. Caught a smallmouth off a bed. It would have been a keeper, and I caught it using a Fish or Die Bait Co. Dragoon. I think it was in the grape shot color. Just fishing it drop shot style, and as soon as I saw the bed, casted it at it, and it ate it and caught the fish. And then you guys will see here a release vid of the fish, and that was it. My partner Matt, he caught 2 sublegals and a lake trout during the tournament. So you'll find him at States Outdoors on YouTube. He's got some pretty good videos and stuff, so we'll check him out. Make sure to check out Fish or Die Bait Co. as well on Instagram, Facebook, and of course their website, and check out their products. I think they have some pretty good stuff. Plus they are a law enforcement and veteran-owned company, so you're supporting them and you're supporting our veterans and stuff. So going into tournament day, really didn't have much confidence or hope for it. Really was just praying to get a limit. That's one thing I still struggle with as an angler. Maybe that's my fishing style. Just was hoping for a limit. That's kind of all I wanted for this tournament. Elk and torch chain has really kicked my butt in the past. Every time I've been there, I've zeroed on it in a tournament, like 2 days in a row. Most of the big ones were roaming, and you can't do anything about that. They were really spooky because the water's so clear that they're spooky. If they weren't locked down on a bed, they were not biting, it seemed like, or you had to target them way ahead of the boat and not even know they were there. The only real footage that I got during the tournament is one fish catch that I had. You guys will see in a minute. But what you'll see now is basically what most of my footage is that I got first thing in the morning when we got to our first spot. just where we were out fishing, our first starting point with a bunch of beds, and just nothing wanted to eat. They were just spooky. I think we got too close and all that. So it was probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock when we jumped to a different spot. We had 4 in the boat, and all of our fish had come off of beds to this point, except for one, I think. And that one I pulled off of basically off a drop off, and I didn't even know he was there. I just was casting out onto the drop off while my co-angler Matt was fishing throwing out a bed on the back of the boat. And we found that they were really going after baits that were just touching bottom, so like Ned rigs. Matt was using a bullet weighted like Texas rig style, like craw, and then I was using a Ned rig with a creature hog on it, and I would just cast it out and lift it up, felt weight, set the hook, and there was a fish on. So that was my first one of the day, and that was I think our 4th fish. We went to across the lake essentially and started bed fishing up there. We were trying to find beds. It was an area we hadn't looked at in practice, and pretty quickly we found a bed. Matt goes, there's a bed, and he throws at it, and I see a bed and throw at it. Well, there was 2 beds and 2 separate fish on them. My fish kicked off the bed to the right, and Matt immediately hooked up with his. So I got the netted his fish, and while he's unhooking it, my fish comes back to its bed. I cast and hook that one. So we doubled up, and you'll see that picture here. After that, we just started jumping spots, and you'll see the video now of my fish catch that I actually got on video.
Nice catch, I got you.
I don't think he'll help. Dude, barely hooked. There we go. Bed fishy. Not gonna help us though. That fish came off of a bed up pretty shallow. That's where we were finding all of our beds, pretty much up in less than 4 foot of water. Man, that was a fun catch, and definitely glad I had Matt start the video camera for that. Shortly after that, we started looking for spots, and then we decided to make a run to the south end of Elk Lake. And wind was blowing, so there was a lot of waves coming, moving south on the lake. So we just went to the south end and started kind of drifting with the wind up shallow, and found beds. We were catching fish, some sublegals, some that were keepers but would not help. That was kind of our story of the day, is we just couldn't find any upgrades. We upgraded 2 or 3 times, I think, early on in the morning, but afternoon we just couldn't find any big ones. Here's us weighing in.
Hey, you don't want us to get a problem there?
Got a big? Got a big.
We do got a big. And put it in first big of the day, though.
Big fish is 310.
Bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was just a girl free.
Usually it comes right up there, and all I have to do is hit what I want to weigh them for, and
Wait.
just not on.
Just like 9 pounds.
Good boys.
So yeah, ended up with 10.95 pounds. Our big bass was a 3.10 pound fish. We ended up in 26th place out of 36 boats, which is not good, but it's not terrible. I mean, and we had a limit. accomplished the goal of the day. We had a limit. That's all that matters, just, especially to me. The first season I fished with Matt, we had Elk and Torch was the first tournament, and we only came with 2 fish that day, and we ended up having a pretty good season the rest of that season. We had limits the rest of the season and finished 15th out of the whole field for like team of the year, and that was it was disappointing because if we would have had a better finish on Elk and Torch, I think we would have had a lot better placement. So oh well, you live and learn. So yeah, so this was a good start to the season, I feel like. Excited for what's to come, and I guess stay tuned. We're gonna try and get more footage. I might be posting some shorts and some old footage I have too of just fish catches that are not gonna be on the boat, sadly, but we'll make do. We'll get some more footage. So take care, y'all, and we'll see you soon.